Jay here. I'm here to bring you a review on Dragon Ball Super episode 49, English dub. Okay, let's get this started. Okay. At the beginning of this episode, it shows future Trunks, like, he went in for a swing in, like, the last scene of the previous episode. And I guess he had PTSD of seeing Goku Black terrorize him in the future so much that he pictured Goku Black when he seen the regular Goku or Goku. And Bulma just slapped him in the head and he came back to his senses and he apologized to Goku. And Goku was like, it's alright. Then he seen his mom, Bulma, and he started breaking down to her, like crying and like hugging her, and she's asking her, what's wrong? What's wrong with it, son? And Kid Trunks heard future Trunks say mom, and he's like skeptical if that's his brother, like that he's never been told about or anything. And the Pilaf gang is encouraging that, like get huddling, saying like they called, like future Trunks called Bulma mom and all that shit. And then Bulma starts telling, no, don't you understand? They're one and the same. They're both the same person. Kid Trunks and future Trunks are the same person. So, and then Beer stopped overhearing, and he already knew that they're the same person, because as soon as he heard Bulma say that they're the same person, he was like, I knew it. Then after that, they go to Trunks or Bulma's time machine, and Bulma starts, like, blabbing or getting cocky that she made the time machine. And Whis and Barris are kind of, like, what the hell? I didn't know humans were capable of making a mechanical machine that can manipulate time and go through time. And they're kind of like freaked out, like, what the fuck? And then Bulma was gloating again, saying like, yeah, my smarts and everything. And then Whis interrupted Bulma when she was gloating, and he told her that it's taboo to manipulate time, and that it's kind of a breaking a federal law or something. And then they start, like, making, like, where future Trunks, he started, like, trying to say sorry for breaking the taboo, and he started apologizing to Beerus and all that shit. And then they pulled out some fucking sausages and they start feeding it to Beerus, and he decided not to punish him or something because they gave him food. Beerus loves food. You give him food and he won't destroy you. That's what Beerus has become. Then after that, it goes to future Trunks' timeline, and it goes to Goku Black, and he's still confused on where the hell future Trunks went. He searched the entire planet and he just can't find him. So he goes to the exact spot where future Trunks escaped to the future, and then some ring around his finger starts going off, and he starts saying his time rings acting up. So then it goes back to the past, or to the regular timeline, and we starts explaining that if you mess with time and you mess with the flow of time, or mess anything up that messes up the flow of time, then it'll have catastrophic events. And, like, say if you do something in the past, it'll affect something that happens in the future, blah blah blah. He was just explaining the consequences and all that bullshit. Then it moves on to a scene where it shows Piccolo and Krillin, they're done picking the cabbages. And Goten and Chi-Chi show up out of nowhere and tell them that there's a time machine that appeared at the Capsule Corporation. And as soon as he said that, Piccolo was like, Trunks. And then they just blasted off. And then Goten was about to blast off, but Chi-Chi was holding him down, saying he needs to study. And he was like, what if they need me? Like, what if, like, the world is, like, in danger? And she was like, I don't care. You need to study. Alright, Chi-Chi, you already know what you did to Gohan. You made him study and made him quit fighting. Don't do the same thing to Goten. Anyways, after that, it shows Bulma inside the time machine, and she's like fiddling with the like buttons and everything, and like she's talking to the Pilaf gang, and they're trying to fiddle with the like controls and everything, and she's smacking them, and she's telling them, if you're trying to use the time machine, you can't. And then it shows like a little scene where Pilaf he lost I guess some money down the drain, and he wanted to go back in time to get that money back, but she told them that there's no point, like you can't even use the machine. She tapped on the machine and said there's no gas in it, like all the fuel is gone, the fuel for the time machine. So moving on after that, Future Trunks starts telling Goku he's sorry for waking up and just going for a swing at him, that he didn't, and Goku's like, it's alright, and he's like, I can explain myself, like something happened in the future. And Vegeta was like, was it Majin Buu? And Future Trunks like, no, it wasn't him. Then it shows a flashback of Future Trunks defeating Deborah. If you remember him, he was back in Dragon Ball Z in the Buu arc. Anyways, it shows Future Trunks defeating Deborah and defeating Babidi too with Deborah. And since he defeated them, he prevented the resurrection of Majin Buu. So it wasn't him. Then he starts explaining, no, it's some dude that looks like Goku, and he calls himself Goku Black, and he wears like the same type of gi or clothes as Goku, but not orange, but black. Then Bulma walks up and she's like, Goku Black, what a stupid name. And Future Trunks is like, but you named him. And then she's like, different timelines, different me. And so then Future Trunks continues to tell them about Goku Black, and he tells them when he first appeared on Earth, he just hovered above a town, and he said he's gonna show them justice, and he's gonna destroy the everybody in the name of justice. So then it shows Goku Black doing a Kamehameha wave and destroying an entire city of people. So yeah, Goku Black looked dope as fuck in them scenes. So and then after Future Trunks was done explaining everything about Goku Black and how he defeated Babidi and Deborah and prevented the resurrection of Majin Buu, Vegeta got a little mad because he ran instead of showing the same pride, and that kind of bothered him. Then Bulma comes and interrupts Vegeta and tells him she has all the answers in the booklet she found when she was inside the time machine earlier. She found like a booklet that had future Bulma's notes in it, and basically it's her, so she's the only one that could read it, because she was holding it in front of the Pilaf gang, and they couldn't read it, and they were like, how could you read this? And she was like, I can read it because it's her writing. So Vegeta starts saying like he's gonna defeat the Kakarot from his timeline, and Goku's sitting there like, it's not me, dude. And then Future Trunks and Goku, they go up, like, about to fight. Like, they start powering up and going like full on Super Saiyan 2. And like, they're letting out all the power, and when they're letting out all the power, it's just shaking the entire like city that Bulma lives in. Like, it's just shaking the entire city. So Bulma starts pressing some gadget button on some device, and it puts like a bubble around fucking Future Trunks and Goku. So they start like letting more of their power out, and you see Future Trunks rushing Goku, and he's sitting there blocking it. And Future Trunks is like, Goku Black was just something else. He was on another level. Like, he can keep up with the level I'm at now. And then Goku starts pushing it more harder, and he starts going to Super Saiyan 3. And Future Trunks is like, what the hell? What's this? And Goku's like, I achieved this form after you left. And Future Trunks is like, well, Goku Black is like even stronger than that. Like, he's something else. Like, and Trunks starts like trying to swing his sword at Goku. I guess this was a nod back when they first met, and he was blocking his sword because Goku held back his sword with just two of like his fingers. He just held it back with his fingers. Then Goku knocked Future Trunks to the ground, went back to normal, asked Future Trunks if he's okay, and Future Trunks starts saying like, Goku Black is just, he's strong as hell. Like, and then Goku started getting excited, and Future Trunks was like, why are you getting excited? He should know by now that Goku gets excited for every fight. It don't matter how strong he is, he's excited to fight anything that's stronger than him. Then, out of nowhere, a ripple through time just shows up out of nowhere, and Goku Black appears like out of the ripple through time. And when he comes out, he's like, where am I? Then he looks at Future Trunks and he's like, there you are. Then he looks to the side and he's like, you must be Goku. And Goku's like, you must be Goku Black. And then the episode came to an end. So this was a dope ass episode. Like, Goku Black, in every scene he was in this episode, he was fucking dope. The way Trunks told how when he first appeared, and he looked dope. Even though he was killing all those fucking people, he looked dope as fuck. Goku Black is just one of the best characters in Dragon Ball. And Sean Schemmel is killing it as Goku Black. Like an evil Goku. He's killing it, man. Like, it's dope as fuck. And Future Trunks, he sounds the same from DBZ. He's kind of different, but it's still the same Trunks, so he was fucking dope in this. And seeing that little baby fight between him and Goku, it was fucking dope. I can't wait to see more of this arc because it gets better with even more episodes going further into the arc. So I can't fucking wait to see more. See more of Goku Black. So I'm Jay, and this is my review on Dragon Ball Super, episode 49, English dub. Thanks for watching.